What's up, y'all? We back with another one. Rolling them out, trying to stick to this February 25th. This is Mark Eaton, one of the greatest shot blockers in the history of the game. Literally, really. I mean, for his career, he averaged 3.5 blocks a game. 7'5", 7'4", so we got to go. I'm going to show you what we did in case you didn't see the Yao Ming episode, which a lot of people didn't because it got published crazy. So, in case you're wondering, it's in the playlist. I believe it is episode number 32, so you want to go back and check that one out. But anyway, 28-year-old Mark Eaton is what I used. He only averaged 9.7 points a game that year, but he averaged 11.3 rebounds and a single season NBA record 5.6 block shots per game. So that's why he is the answer to the hint from the last episode. Shot 45% from the field that year, 71% from free throw range. From the free throw line. 1.5 assists, 0.4 steals. So it's pretty clear what he is. Rim protector, shot blocker. That's what he is, right? So I think I did a pretty decent job with him. He's left-handed, so that's something a lot of people may not have realized, that he was left-handed, but he is. So it's going to be interesting. Check out the attributes and stuff like that, what I did for him. Now, he got an 84. And this is, as you just take a look at his ratings, you'll see which is very clear which ratings put the most, or carry the most weight depending on the position. He's a center, right? 7'2", 275. I gotta, of course, what I ended up doing was stretching out the wingspan and the length of the body to make him really appear bigger. So uses, like I said, a similar formula to what I did with Yao Ming, and they definitely do play big on the floor. So just take a look at this. If you look at pretty much all of the offensive categories, scoring, he's below average pretty much in just about everything. Which is, we kind of had to do that. It wasn't much of a scoring guy, but I did give him a nice rating for stand and dunk because 7'4". So, but once we get down here to the shot blocking and the rebounding, even offensive rebounding, didn't give him that great offensive. He averaged 2.5 offensive rebounds a game, but not too crazy. Defensive rebounding that hooked him up. All right, but look at the on-ball defense. I didn't give him that much because obviously if he has to move his feet, he might be in some trouble. Low post defense IQ got him. Pick and roll defense, moving your feet might be an issue. Help defense, he's going to do that well. Defensive consistency, and look at the blocks. That'll do it. That's the reason why he got an 84. Got a 99 in blocks because, he averaged 5.6 blocks a game. How could I not give him that? 99 in shot contest. So look, this in speed numbers, all of that's low. Strength, I'm saying a 7'4" guy is 275 pounds is probably pretty strong. I'm gonna go out on a limb on that one. So let's look at the badges. He got 11, 5 gold, tenacious rebounder, eraser, post lockdown defender, and he got brick wall and bruiser. I think this is pretty straightforward, wouldn't you say? I'd say so. Hey, there it is. So let's take a look at the next guy created. I've created a lot of guys from the Sacramento Kings organization, but this one is Wayman Tisdale. Wayman Tisdale was one of those dudes. He had a really nice career, but crazy thing about Wayman Tisdale was after his career, he ended up being extremely successful as a jazz musician. But unfortunately, in 2009, he passed away from cancer. He had, had some rough medical issues after his career. Had a leg amputated, but he's known for his upbeat personality even after his sickness. And so I really, Wayman Tisdale is one of the favorite personalities to think back on in terms of the NBA. Real cool. So let's take a look at. Well, I thought I did an okay job with him. They didn't have the exact right fade for him, so I couldn't really hook it up the way I would have liked to. But look at this. Two lefties in the same episode with him and Mark Eaton. So that's a really weird shot motion. Like, look, why does he throw his arms behind him? Like, that's right, I'm bad. I don't know. I might have to change that. I don't know, because there's something about that's weird. Is that the set shot? Yeah. Or is it I think it's that's the release. So maybe. No, we don't like that. Yeah. How about that one? Nah, we like this one better. Final answer. Stick with that. Wayman Tisdale, like I said, had a pretty good career. This particular version of Wayman Tisdale is based on him when he was 25 years old. He's considered like an Oklahoma basketball legend because he went to high school in Oklahoma, went to college at Oklahoma, just did it big. If he had played at the time, but there was Oklahoma City Thunder, wow, it would have been like a dream for him to play there, I'm pretty sure. So he's got 7 badges, none of them gold. Got 3 silvers, drop stepper, post operator, and he got the brick wall. He's a pretty big, pretty strong guy, but gave him the friendly, outgoing, typically white, well-liked player. Because if you read the accounts of him, it's pretty much consensus that he was a well-liked guy. So let's look at the attributes. He got a 79 because it was not a great athlete, but a decent athlete. But he could really score close to the basket. He also didn't necessarily rebound as well as you would want from a power forward. Decent rebounder. Like for his whole career, averaged 6.1 rebounds a game. So most would probably want more rebounds than that. But the 89-90 season, he was 25. He averaged 22.3 points a game, 7.5 rebounds, 0.7 blocks, 0.7 steals. He shot 52.5% from the field and 78% from the free throw line. So it was a good season, but I think the 79 is about right considering everything. So that is Wayman Tisdale. So now we're looking into our last but not least guy. Let's see if we can zip over, and there we go. Our last but not least guy is, I've created a lot of Portland Trailblazers, but this is about Big Bill Walton. Oh yeah. Now, I did the best I could here. I don't think it came out too bad. I don't. I think it came out pretty decent. Gave him the little freckle jump off and everything. Got the knee pads. The color of the shoes was a little off, so I have to kind of fix that. Basketball Reference only had him listed as 210 pounds. He looked bigger than that, but I went ahead just to be consistent. I stayed with that, but I don't know. Something about that looked a little weird. But, hey, it is what it is. Bill Walton, you might look at him and statistically, when you look at his stats, you're like, okay, they were just okay. But you got to realize that his feet injury or foot injuries really, really took a lot away from him. He did win the championship with the Blazers in the 76-77 season, I believe it was. So he did do, enough to become a legend within that, the basketball community in Oregon. But he didn't do as much as you would have thought. So I used the season when he was 24 years old, and that particular year is the 76-77 season. He actually missed 3 whole seasons due to injury. That's a lot. But the 76-77 season, he led the league in rebounding and blocks, 14.4 rebounds, 3.2 blocks. He averaged 18.6 points a game, shot 53% from the field. It's about 70% from free throw line. So a very good year. He only played 65 games that year. He for the entire time he's with the Blazers, that's the most games he ever played in the season. He actually didn't play more than 65 until the 84-85 season when he played 67 with the Clippers. The following season he played with the Boston Celtics. He won the six-man award. He played in 80 games, but really statistically he really wasn't that impressive. So it was more like a sentimental thing. But he got an 83 from me. here. Very skilled offensive center, and obviously a good rebounder and shot blocker. So I had to kind of hook him up. Known more for his like crazy stuff he says as an announcer nowadays than just about anything else. So, but it's easy to forget that he was a really, really good player. So, just taking a look at his attributes there. Now let's take a look at the badges. Got 15 badges. 4 of them are gold. So we got hustle points, break starter, tenacious rebounder, and eraser. Lead the league in block shots. Gotta give him an eraser. Wouldn't you think? So it's about time for the clue for the next episode. This guy was a #1 pick overall in the NBA draft. But he is one of the only men in NBA history or in basketball history to win the NBA All-Star Game MVP as well as the ABA All-Star Game MVP. As a matter of fact, he is the only man to win the ABA and the NBA All-Star Game MVP. There you go. It's going to be pretty easy to figure out, but it'll probably just be something like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know it. But yeah, so check that out. Take a look. And like I said, appreciate you guys watching. We're trying to churn through this. God bless. Peace.